This is TWiT.
Well, there is a business that is trying to do a CEO update. Rob, do you think this is the one, or is this going to be another unintentional interim CEO over at Mozilla?
I'm going to say this is the one.
This is the one.
Big deal here. Yeah, so there is a lot going on at Mozilla this week, starting with a new CEO. So Anthony Enzer DeMeo, I don't know, has been named the new CEO of Mozilla Corporation, replacing the interim CEO, Laura Chambers. So he started out with a public message saying, quote, "People want software that is fast, modern, but also honest about what it does. They want to understand what's happening and to have real choices. Mozilla and Firefox can be that choice. First, every product we build must give people agency in how to work or how it works. Privacy, data use, and AI must be clear and understandable. Controls must be simple. AI should always be a choice, something people can easily turn off. People should know why a feature works the way it does and what value they get from it. Second, our business model must align with trust. We will grow through transparent monetization that people recognize and value. You know, like Google money. Third, Firefox will grow from a browser into a broader ecosystem of trusted software. Firefox will remain our anchor. It will evolve into a modern AI browser and support a portfolio of new and trusted software additions." So lots of AI there, lots of trust, lots of other things. You know, I'm all for AI myself, but a lot of what I hear from, many of the folks out there is that trust and privacy, at least for them, contradict with AI. Or in general, I guess they just don't trust AI. But so to me, this message there, it's their way of trying to combine the very different paradigms. How to make Firefox an AI browser built on trust and privacy. The way that things have been going at Microsoft with Firefox, it is clear they have to do something, and maybe this is the right step. Sink or swim? I don't know. But, have no fear. It was maybe implied in that statement, but if you didn't catch it, if you love Firefox and hate AI, and Enzer DeMeo has confirmed there will be an AI kill switch to disable it all, saying his quote, "Rest assured." And this is what he said afterwards, after some people called it out. Apparently he didn't catch that he said there'd be choice and options. And it wasn't exactly hard in there, like maybe his choice between AIs. I don't know. But anyway, he says, "Rest assured, Firefox will always remain a browser built around user control that includes AI. You will have a clear way to turn AI features off. A real kill switch is coming in Q1 2026. Choice matters, and demonstrating our commitment to choice is how we build and maintain trust." And then also, I think even before this, on Mastodon, Firefox developer Jake Archibald said, quote, "Something hasn't been made clear." It wasn't clear, but anyway, it was kind of there. Firefox will have an option to completely disable all AI features. We've been calling it the AI kill switch internally, but I'm sure it'll ship with a less murderous name. But that's how serious and absolute we're taking this. So, yeah, I guess apparently for the initial statement, people didn't quite read between the lines, and it wasn't necessarily clear that you're going to be able to turn it off. Just because it's there, you don't have to use it, but it's there for those who want it. But let's go on. Firefox isn't the only Mozilla software with things in the works. Thunderbird has made some announcements for 2026 as well. Don't worry, it isn't AI, but it is Microsoft. Thunderbird 145 will see native Microsoft Exchange support. Okay, that's it for the Microsoft stuff. Not that Not that horrible after all, is it? Anyway, they're also going to continue to work on their mobile offerings, and we should also see the awaited Thundermail and Thunderbird Pro released in 2026. And finally, we can look forward to what they say is going to be a refresh of the Thunderbird calendar user interface. User interface is something I've always thought Thunderbird needed, and then they made improvements recently. But keep the UI improvements going because I like them. But yeah, so the new CEO, big things in the works with Firefox AI, and maybe not as big for Thunderbird. I don't know. It depends where you sit. Maybe they are as big. I don't know. Thundermail is pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to a lot of this stuff.
You know, Thunderbird being able to talk with Microsoft Exchange is kind of the killer feature that it's missing right now. So if that's something that they can bring to the table, I think that's going to make Thunderbird suddenly a first-class contender again.
Yeah, it's definitely a big improvement. Mm-hmm. For those who are using it.
The deal with Mozilla and Firefox, it's interesting because like they want so badly to put AI into the browser, and the browser, at least the way I see it, the browser is the tool that can get you to the AI platforms, whether it be Copilot built into GitHub or any of the others. Like that gets hosted on a web page. Except for a couple of really, really small use cases, I just don't see the point of putting AI in the browser. Now, there are a couple that make sense, and that's things like if a picture does not have an alt text, you can ask AI to generate an alt text. Like that is genuinely useful. But anything else they're wanting to do, it's like, why spend the work on it when people really don't want it?
I mean, you could say, I kind of hate really long form articles myself. I like give me something condensed. So, I mean, you could say summarize this page, but you can also do that with any other third party.
Do you really want your web browser to be the thing that does that? I don't know.
Are we going back to the trust thing? Do you not trust the accuracy?
It's not even that. It's just like it's the wrong. It doesn't feel like the right tool for the job. If you enjoyed this clip, be sure to check out the Untitled Linux Show. You can find us in your favorite podcasting app or subscribe to our YouTube channel down in the links below. See you there.